Okay.
Yeah, we were talking about we spoke about Dr. G and where was we? I forgot.
I think Dr. G only we discussed, and we can come to the next one.
Yeah, yeah,
So, what did you think about Lal Singh Chaddha? I know you are a
yeah.
great Forrest
I
Gump
I
fan.
liked it. Okay. Uh, you watched it?
Yes, yes, I watched
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I really liked it. Okay, I'm actually okay. I don't know whether you know this or not, but my most favorite film of all time. I mean, if I want to name one film, that is for Forrest Gump. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, I've I've shared this in one podcast as well. Okay, with Saran, and but so I was really skeptical when when they are making this remake. Okay, but with Amir I had conviction. Okay, I was like, this man, I'm gonna trust him madly. I'm gonna trust him blindly, and he just you know like it's a very good remake, I would say, and yeah, good music, and I really loved Amir's performance as well. I mean, many people are saying that his performance is not good. The film is
Hmm.
okay and all, but I really liked his performance as well, and Karina was really good. And again, Amir is
Mona,
still
Mona.
a college student from you know. Oh my God, what is it? Coimbatore, Tech. Okay, it's been 33 years, but he's still a college student. Yeah.
True. But yeah, I also really liked the film. Like, I wasn't sure before watching it because I honestly thought
And
that
by the
this
way,
is a
sorry, yeah. By the way, sorry. I
yeah,
really loved that one cameo. Okay, I was like, I never thought that this cameo is going to be in this film. Oh my God,
Chat, Nag Chaitanya.
Shah Rukh Khan's cameo.
Oh, Shah Rukh Khan.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really funny. But
yeah.
like it was so like funny because I'm Forrest Gump was also funny. Like Rupa, that thing comes where he makes those banyan Rupa banyan.
Mhm.
It was so funny, and yeah, it was. I think it was just a nice experience to watch it. Like just films that make you happy, sad also because of the ending. But I really liked Mona Singh also in the film,
Yeah.
and
And
yeah, and the music was great.
yeah, music is damn good.
Yeah, and next one that I really liked
And
was
also, okay, yeah,
Monica.
one more thing I would like to say is I never thought that this would fit as this would fit as a Indian film at all, because that was more of an American one, like
Mm-hmm.
it was more about their culture. So I never thought
Yeah,
that. Never in my wildest dreams I thought that they're gonna make this, but they made it possible, like it is very Indian. When you watch it, you will know it. Okay, and
yeah,
also the house setup. Okay, the art direction, is it come under art direction thing? I don't know, but
art direction.
yeah. So that was nice. Like, it's it is it is like the Forrest Gump only, but you know, but this is more of an Indian one. Okay, it's looking like
Hmm.
the house that in Forrest Gump, but it's more. But here it is more of an Indian one, and also how the mother, uh, get the admission for Lal Singh, in
Yeah,
schools.
yeah,
Okay, in the original, that is a different thing was used. So
yeah.
I was really waiting for that particular scene. Okay, and I really liked it how beautifully they made it. Okay, that worked for me because
Yes.
again an Indian thing, if I want to say, you know.
Hmm. Yeah, it is an Indian thing because I think people would have just been offended if that original thing would have here if
Yeah,
it
yeah,
would have
yeah,
come.
for sure. So yeah, that's why I'm saying I was really waiting to see what they're gonna, like how they're gonna handle that particular scene. But
Yeah,
yeah, they just did a great thing.
true.
Uh,
Next film, next film I was saying Monica, oh my darling.
oh yeah,
Great film. And I did not, I watched it with zero expectations, you know. I don't know why,
Mm-hmm.
although it had a great cast and a great director. But I don't know why, like, when I saw the trailer now, so I wasn't very connected with it. And
Mm-hmm.
but when I watched the film, it was, oh God, it was a crazy ride and very entertaining. Like like I really like films, you know, who are which are critically also good and they're entertaining also. That mixture. And it was really fun. I wanted to see more of Radhika. Yeah, it was a small role, but she was fun. Hello.
Yeah, one second. Yeah. So yeah, even I also loved that film, and sorry. Yeah, I mean the music really worked for me. The whole,
Like,
that 70s kind of music, which I'm not so used to it. So, but I loved it, and also I really liked that guy who played this character Gaurav More in that film.
yeah, the
Yeah, he was.
main guy.
Yeah, he's really good. I mean, he stood out for me than others. And Rajkumar Rao again. My God, what a year!
Yeah.
Like two
Can I
two
also
different
just
films. Yeah,
can I just plug in one thing?
yeah, yeah.
So in one of my shoots now, so Rajkumar was also there. Okay.
Okay.
So and just after watching Morning Comment, after 2 3 days, that was the shoot.
Hmm.
And like when you watch a film and then you see someone na, and I remember we had this eye contact. I had this eye contact with Rajkumar.
Oh,
I was so like fangirling over him. But I really wanted to talk to him about the film, not that, you know, ki, oh my God, I'm a great fan and the
hmm.
things that people say, just to discuss the film.
Yeah.
And I'm just plugging this thing. I don't know why, but he's a great guy also
Hmm.
offline.
So you discuss the film with
No, no,
him.
no, yeah, I did not.
Oh.
I wanted to,
Okay, okay. Sorry,
not
sorry.
that
Yeah, yeah.
easy.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, and songs, like really, songs were like just Sone Pe Suhaga sort of thing.
Yeah, and also I really loved that the one who played Rajma's love interest. Okay, she was like damn funny. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean
she,
she's
I
damn good.
think,
I loved her.
she's Janvi. She's best friend of some actress. I forgot, but
Okay.
she was in Guilty also. That
Oh, okay.
Jayara film.
Guilty is not my guilty pleasure itself, so I forgot that film completely. So, I mean, I didn't like it, so yeah.
Yeah, no, no, she was nice in this film. Next film I want to talk about Kala. Have you watched Kala?
No, no, no. That is the
Oh,
one
you have.
film which I planning to watch it, but yeah, I have to.
I think I think with Kala, no, like it is a if you have watched Bulbul na, so like
No, no, no.
Anvita Dutt
Bulbul also I
plays.
have not watched. Bulbul, the thing
Oh,
is, I'm not a fan of horror films. Okay, I told you
it's
no.
not horror.
No,
Trust
yeah, yeah.
me.
The thing is, that is the matter. Okay. The thing is, a lot of people told me that when the trailer came and all, it's a horror film, and I was like, okay, I stayed away from that film for then, and then I never felt like watching it, so I have not watched it. So
Mm.
I need to watch it someday.
Yeah, no, like I remember when it came, I was also like that, you know, no horror, no horror. But then someone
Mm.
told me that it's not horror that you are imagining.
Mm.
No, it is horror, okay, in some way. I will not spoil
Mm.
it for you, but it's
Yeah,
not
I
like that.
mean, few people told me what is the crux of the story. Okay, like, I mean, like child abuse kind of. Is it not?
I mean, yeah, like there
Yeah.
is like there are many foldings you will unfold.
Mm.
So I will not spoil it for you, but it's not
Mm.
horror. Like, you know, you will whenever you see it, whenever you will just see
Mm.
it. But what I am saying is like, you know, Anvita Dutt, the director of both the films, I really like how she literally frames every shot. Like, you know, like every shot is a painting, I feel.
Mm.
So I think it was beautiful color, and the story, the performances, and everything. What stood out for me were the songs. Like I was just after watching the film, I was continuously just listening to the album by Amit Trivedi. And I
Mm-hmm.
think he's like literally a magician. Like, it's such a different album. And one I really wanted, like, Babil. There is Babil also in the film, and I thought that he was also in the main lead, but he wasn't the lead. Okay, honestly, I
Oh.
felt like he was more of a supporting character.
And I hear
But he
that
was
Varun
nice.
Grover was nice in the film.
Yeah, yeah, Varun Grover was also nice, really nice. He was
Mm.
also very for a very small part, but yes, he was there. He was nice. I think Tripti was there, of course, but Swastika Mukherjee was someone I think who stole the show. She was great, like playing Kala's mother, and she was just so like I was watching, like, she's in a sort of negative character. Okay,
Okay.
so I was watching this interview of this Kala team where she said, like, ki it is so easy for us to judge the character, like, oh, she's bad, she's done some bad things. But when you're playing that character, you have to see how, as a person, she is, right? So she
Mm-hmm.
was telling you like how you should humanize it, because whatever she did was for like, what was she going through basically. And then you start thinking about that, and then you come to this conclusion that, oh, maybe she's not a bad person, like, whatever she did.
Okay.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
think
okay. Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And before
And
before coming to Chup, I have just one more film. Just let me know when
hmm.
you are done.
Yeah. What was that film?
An action hero.
Yeah, I saw it in theater.
No, even I watched it on my, I think, just before the Christmas alone, because I was like, I want to watch this film. I want to watch this film.
No, even I
Mm.
watched it in a very special time. I mean, not a special occasion at all, but I watched it with full of cold. I mean, I had a severe cold that day. Okay, but I was like, if
Hmm.
not today, I cannot watch it in theater. Any day soon. Okay, because uh, that is, I think, that is the last day of an action hero in Coimbatore. Okay, so I was like,
Hmm.
okay, let's go. And the thing is, I had a severe cold. I was like, but after the film, the it gets very high. But I was like, okay, fine. For a good film, you can, you know, you can have this. You can dealt with. You have to dealt with this. So yeah, I
Hmm.
totally loved it.
Yeah, same. I also, it was different from what Ayushmann usually
Yeah,
does. So
Aishman. Yeah, yeah.
it was a pleasure to watch him do something else.
And also
And
it's very meta, like
yeah,
they made a lot of fun about the same personalities,
yeah,
and also
for me,
the media. Yeah, yeah.
the media sequences were amazing.
Yeah.
Uh, yes. So, do you have any other film, or should we just come directly to Chup?
Yeah, so I mean, like I also like that police character in that film. He was really
Hmm.
nice. Yeah, yeah. So okay, so one more film I want to talk about is RK. Have you
Oh
watched it?
yes, yes. I watched it. It's not on my list,
Oh,
I know, but I watched it.
oh, why?
Thanks to you.
Why did?
But I'll tell you. I'll tell you. You start.
Yeah, okay. For me, I was like, this is the fascination that I had in my childhood. Okay, like seeing the, okay, it's just a spoiler alert, guys. Okay, so the thing is, I had a fascination of seeing, the movie characters in real life. Okay, and
Hmm.
I have never seen any film portraying any film, doing that. Any film having storyline like that. Only one film had only one English film which I watched in my fourth grade, I guess. It's called Last Action Hero, if I'm not wrong. Okay,
Hmm.
that film had this, like to a kid get into the film, film world, and the hero in that film world saved this guy, kind of things that happen. And here, the character. you know, came out, came out to this real world, and we are having conversation of that. And also it is written really well, and this man, you know, uh, Ra-
Rajat Kapoor.
yeah, he he showed variations, you know, brilliantly. You
Hmm.
know, you can see who is the RK and who is that mammoth kind of it. Yeah. So
Never.
yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, no, I watched the film and I think it was a brilliant concept, you know.
Hmm.
It was so unique, basically.
Yeah.
Like you cannot imagine it. But I don't know, like for some reason, I don't have a reason for it, but I just could not like enjoy it. Like, you know, I
Hmm.
watched the film. Like, you know, I like the story and everything, but there was no impact on me for some reason. Although I really like Rajat Kapoor's films, and
Hmm.
I did not like want to force my list with the film just because, like, you know, it's such a unique. It is a unique
Hmm.
concept. Then I did not feel like adding it to my list, but yeah, like it is like very one of a kind film, definitely.
Yeah, but for me, the fascination is the thing which
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
where I
No,
sold, you know. So yeah,
yeah.
I completely love. This is my second most favorite film. Okay, now we can talk about the first most favorite film of mine. So yeah, Chup.
Yeah, Chup. Okay, so
Yeah.
uh, from where should I start actually? So, like, you know, since when I got to know that this film is coming and it is like, you know, a tribute to Guru Dutt and everything, and I don't want to talk about my love for Guru Dutt. So, since that time, I was so excited for this film. And first, I did not know it is going to be so gruesome and so like, you know, this bloodshed and everything.
Oh, same here.
And
Yeah.
I did not expect, and when I saw that, I accidentally saw the trailer, and I was like, shit, like, you know, then I was considering if I should watch this or not because, you know, I don't like this much of blood and everything. But then since it was Guru Dutt thing attached to this film, so I was like, I will watch it definitely. So, you know, when the film starts and everything, I loved, like, I don't know what to say about Dulquer about this film because, you know, mostly I've always liked him in this romantic, you know, this
Mhm.
rom-com characters. And when you see this film and you're like, shit, like, what has happened?
Yeah, this is the
But
dar of dar for Dulkar.
yeah, but that's true. But like, you know, like everything, like how they like I think I told you not, like, you know, when that scene comes where they unveil the Gurudat shrine, which is
Mhm.
in his basement, I was in tears. Like I was like shit, like, you know. And then you see those kagas ke fool with that frame, and they are like, you know, I think 3.5 stars something. There was something, like, you know, you see like the ratings like in those flower forms. And then when he unveiled the story is unveiled and everything, like, you know, he's the killer and everything, and his love for Guru Dutt and why he loves him and everything. So I think it is going to be a very special for me. But I think it was not it was not a tribute to Guru Dutt, it was a tribute to Kagas Ke Phool specifically.
Yeah.
So, but yes, I mean, I was just so, like, you know, it is a special film. That's all I want to say.
So for me, yeah, I mean, I've got introduced to this new generation newbie director called Guru Dutt. You know, that young man. I've got to know only because of you. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I watched only two films. Okay, one, I mean, the Mr. and Mrs. 55 and Kagas Ki Phool. And
Hmm.
Kagas Ki Phool, I planned to watch it only because of, you know, Chup is, you know, it's like a
Hmm.
tribute to
Hmm.
that film kind of. So because of that, I watched Kagas Ki Phool. And then yeah, I could see, you know, there's few songs and all coming. I can see that, but for me,
Yeah.
uh, apart from that, the film worked. You know, apart from, you know, keeping the Guru Dutt love and all, the film worked for me as a, you know, separate psycho killer kind of it. Uh, you know,
Yeah.
The thing is, no film have impacted me like this in the recent time, because I passed the film in 23rd minute or something. Okay, I went to
Hmm.
grocery shop, and on my way I saw a plant in my neighbor's home, and it has roses or something. I was like shit scared. Okay, I was like, what the hell is this? And then I got a notification from Zomato. Okay, uh, give us 5 stars or something. After watching the film, like 10 minutes or something, I've got this. Give us 5 stars or something. I was like, what the hell is this? What is happening? My God, no film has scared me like this, and yeah, now I mean, after that, I felt like okay, from now onwards, I'm not gonna say anything lie. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about whether I like this film or not. If I really liked it, I'm gonna say I liked it. If I didn't like it, I'm gonna say that I'm gonna be true uh, to films. Yeah,
Yeah.
and also I didn't have any problems as well. Okay, I think this is more
Hmm.
like there only. Okay, again, Sunny Deol is there, so and Shah Rukh is replaced by Dulquer here. But the thing, there it is love and things like that. Here the love of cinema and things like that. So
Hmm.
yeah,
And I think for me, it was a dream come true just to see Gurudutt on a big screen. I mean, that
ah,
was it.
okay,
Because
okay.
then when that scene comes where that the scene from Kagas Ki Phool when where he's making Wahida wear the jacket, and
Mm-hmm.
I like shit like, and and how they I really wanted them to release the BGM because of, like,
Mm-hmm.
there is this very beautiful violin piano sort of music of Jaane Kya Tune Kahi, and it was so beautiful. I downloaded from YouTube somehow, but it was like really beautiful, and how the story unfolds, and we get to know, Dulkar's story.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I mean, I like that as well. The the backstory or what. I mean,
hmm,
what they call that? Back
backstory only.
Yeah, backstory. Yeah. So the thing is, when Puja Bhatt says that, it's not that he got he got frustrated because people dislike this film. It's because
Yeah,
people dislike this his life. Okay, this is not his film. This
yeah,
is his original story. Okay, his own story. So yeah, that thing I
yeah, no,
really liked
right.
it. Yeah, so that reason worked
Hmm.
for me. Yeah.
And also, like, I really like the scene where, the like the girl is on her earphones, and
Mm.
he thinks that कि तुझे क्या लगा, like, you think she was
Mm-hmm.
one of them, and it was like such a, because you also think that, oh my
Yeah,
god, is
yeah,
she
yeah.
like me? And you then they reveal that. And also, like, how both of them are like movie lovers, and I really like that
Mm.
dialogue from the film, like जिंदा रहने के लिए, सिनेमा चाहिए, something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
and
they
also
just,
she was fantastic in this film. Shreya was, she was
yes,
also damn
yes,
good.
yeah, true, beautiful.
Yeah.
But
So
yes, Chup will be special for me, like, just
yeah,
for many reasons.
yeah. For me, I didn't have any problems with it. So I mean, for me, it's my most favorite Hindi film of last year. And okay, have you watched Jun?
Sorry,
Jun.
Jhund? No,
Yeah.
no, no,
Okay,
no.
I liked it. Okay, that worked for me because that's a very good amalgamation of uh, Amitabh the actor and Nagaraj Manjari the director. And the film is still a Nagaraj Manjari film only. There is not much of commercial compulsions and all, but yeah, in few scenes they have done some compromises, but other than that, it is completely the director's film. And yeah, that film worked for me as well. That's a decent one. Decent
Yeah,
football. I mean, decent sports drama. Yeah,
hmm, okay. I haven't watched, but I've surely
okay,
watched.
yeah.
And yeah, that's it for Hindi films.
So, is there anything? I mean, are we missing anything? Okay, Brahmastra. So,
Oh shit!
yeah,
How can I? Brahmastra is not on my list. I just saw. No, it is. It is. It is.
I mean,
I
I
how
didn't
can I
like it.
forget?
Okay, I mean, I didn't like it actually, but the experience was nice. Okay, that's it for me. The
I am
experience was
coming with
great
a
in
very
theaters,
biased.
so yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming with a very biased viewpoint. I think of course, like it is a very flawed film, if you ask me. And the but what
No,
I
when the beats
really
and dialogue came, I was like, I lost it. Oh fuck! Like, okay, do anything, do
I was
anything.
just
Like,
I was laughing throughout the film. Even Shah Rukh Khan's dialogues, yeah, it was like so
yeah.
they were so badly written. But I was really personally attached to this film for one reason. Like first that they have been working on this film since a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Second, like when you see the interviews now, the promotional interviews,
Mm-hmm.
you realize how passionate and how dedicated Ayan Mukherjee was for this film. Because I wrote this in my post also that very
Mm-hmm.
few times it happens that you relate the film with the director. Like they are
Mm-hmm.
promoting the film, they're into it. Like because wherever he was going, he was talking about it so passionately. Like it's such a dream project, like a baby for him.
Mm-hmm.
So I really liked it, and I'm not going to say that like VFX were nice, the story was shit, but it will be very special for me, and I can't wait for more the other sequels, the other film, the other parts. So yeah, it is like I'm not like when it came, I was very scared that how should I admit that I like the film because people will be like how like what happened to him
Yeah, for me,
taste.
I mean, it's not that I completely hated it and all. I didn't hate it. I mean, I
Yeah,
disliked it, but it's not that I hated it. Okay, I mean,
yeah,
but there are moments which is really nice, which are really nice. Like the Shah Rukh Khan's extended cameo that worked for me, and
yeah.
few other things was fine, but yeah, I couldn't able.
I think the songs
Yeah, songs.
songs were nice.
Yeah, yeah, especially Dev, okay, that Deva song in theater
Yeah,
was
yeah.
wow, great.
Yes,
Yeah.
explain. Although I think even Kesaria now has grown into me. Like
Mm.
when it came,
Mm.
I was like that love story apart. But I think now it has, and I think that was the main reason why I was listening to only the Malayalam and Tamil versions. I was like, I
Mm.
don't want to listen to love story. Yeah. But I think now it has grown to me,
Yeah,
and
but why I dislike that film? I mean, one more reason for me to dislike that film is because, I mean, I really like Ranbir Kapoor. Okay, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Alia, but that's a different case. But I'm not a, I'm not a huge fan of Ranbir, but I'm one of the fan of him. Okay,
hmm.
but this film, that made me question. Okay, I mean, is this guy a good actor or he acts only if the director handles him well? The same applies to Alia, but that thing
Hmm.
question, that question pops out in my mind. So because he was so bad in few scenes. Okay, I mean, my God, I couldn't
I
tolerate that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I understand the point. I also think, the makers did a very bad job in identifying the target group for the film. Because, I think they were also aiming for the children because it's such a
Mm.
that kind of film, this this fantasy genre basically. But I think
Yeah.
in that they forgot about our our target audience, like our age. I think
Yeah.
they were so like the dialogue seemed so like even I think kids would have been they must have enjoyed those dialogues. I don't know, but like
Mm.
us, like it was a very very they were really bad for us. But I think they just misunderstood the target audience also, like what they are aiming at, like what age group exactly. So I
Yeah.
think it was also a very bad thing. But yeah.
So yeah, I think
So
we covered most of the Hindi films. I don't know, is there anything that we left?
I think
Jalsa. I mean, I like that film, but I felt that the ending could have been a different one. I mean, I found the ending as a underwhelming one for me, but performances, screenplay, that and all completely worked for me. So,
yes, I also I don't know why, but I felt it was a little slow for me.
hmm,
Like but yes, it was a performances were great, both of
yeah,
them, Ditya and Shafali, and even the kid. Yeah, like, I
yeah,
was
yeah.
really
Hmm.
I was so proud of the filmmakers when I got to know, like, they haven't like made
Yeah,
any other person act like that,
the
but it was a
actual.
nice, yes, yes, it was a nice thing. It should be the normal thing actually to cast
Yeah.
them, but
So
it
yeah,
doesn't
I
happen.
think we can talk about English films. Like, what are the films that you like? So we can
English, I
discuss
did not watch many films, honestly, but I really liked Everything Everywhere All at
all at
Once,
once. Yeah, that is my
and I
second most
watched.
favorite English film. But the first one is for the nostalgia factor and a lot of other things. That is Top Gun. Okay, Top Gun Maverick. Yeah, because it has this 90s feel. Okay, and I told you that I'm a huge fan of this 90s Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if the
No, I
90s
actually,
Hollywood music played, I was like, I'm sold. Okay, I'm sold to that film. It's like that. So yeah.
yeah, like I'm not a very Tom. I haven't seen many Tom Cruise
Yeah,
films,
even
but
I'm not a huge. I'm not a Tom Cruise fan at all. Okay, I didn't.
no, I
I'm not
haven't.
even a fan of this Mission Impossible series and all. I like him few. I like his few films, but I'm not a fan at all. But
Hmm.
this film. I'll tell you the thing. I had an off day. Okay, I was like, that day was completely. Everything was bad. I mean, I mean, a lot of bad things were happening for me that day. And it was like evening after the after my college finishes. I was like, I catched this bus, and I went to the theater, and I was like, I went to this mall, okay, and I was like, okay, let's go to movie, and I was like, I bought the tickets and entered into the screen, and after 10 minutes, I forgot whatever the thing that happened that day. Okay, so it's because of that
Oh,
sole reason.
that's great. But yeah, nice. I think I watched Everything Everywhere recently only, like
Mhm.
1 or 2 weeks ago,
Mhm.
and I mean, I think for the first half, for the first hour, I was like, what is happening? Because I could not understand it. Like, I was just like the character. Like she
Mhm.
was playing, and like she was so clueless. I was clueless. What is happening exactly? But I think after that 1 hour, now, when you get to hold
Mhm.
the story, then you're like, oh my God, like, oh, this is happening. And I really love that husband character.
Yeah,
He was so sweet, like, genuinely, like, he was just amazing.
yeah, and also I
He
really
was,
like and I think most of the people are talking about the the cuts and the editing and those things and all. I really loved
yeah.
the subtle way of delivering the jokes, because that is one scene, that is one particular shot in the very first 10 minutes or something, where the daughter was saying something bad about her mother or something, okay, to
Huh,
his to her father, okay, and the
huh.
camera shows mother, and then it turns to father again. I mean, that there is no jokes at all. They are not talking anything, but the shot, the camera turns twice, and that is the most hilarious thing for me. My God,
Yeah,
it slowly moves, and you get to know that the mother is there and listening, and this girl reacts, and that's damn funny. And also, I loved
yeah, but
how the Rock. Okay, at one point, the
hmm,
mother and daughter used to be the Rock in one universe, right? Yeah,
yeah.
that is.
It was really funny.
Yeah,
It was, yeah. But and, like, I wasn't expecting it to be very, like, like the very beautiful things that the husband says in the end, to be just to be good, like, you don't have to be this or that. You just, there's just such good things he says. And I think it was really beautiful, and I wasn't expecting that. And that rock sequence, I still remember, like, the dialogues were coming. It was so funny.
mm, yeah,
And it was a very, very, very good film.
yeah, and
And did you watch Cha Cha Real Smooth?
no, 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 no. I will.
Oh, it was also a very, very good film. Like, I did not find this Dakota Johnson, like, people are crazy about her, right? Like, she is so pretty and all. But I think it was this film when I actually realized, like, dude, she's actually really pretty. Because she's like, she's in this film, and it is a very simple, feel good sort of film. but there are some nuances and some things that you will see. But it was a very good experience for me to watch the film. Very beautiful.
So, okay, I watched this film called Elvis. Okay, Elvis.
Yeah, yeah, Elvis. Yeah.
You watched it?
No, I haven't watched it,
Okay,
but I've
okay.
heard about it.
Okay, okay. This is a biopic of this, actor and
Singer.
singer Elvis Presley,
Yeah.
and I have no
Yes.
idea about that guy at all.
Oh,
Uh, yeah, I've not heard any. I think I've not heard any songs of him and all. But I saw this film, and I was like completely sold. Okay, and Tom Hanks is there, and okay, one of my most favorite actors of all time, and he was
I
brilliant.
did not. I did not know Tom Hanks is also
Yeah,
in the
yeah, he
film.
played a support. I mean, supporting character. I mean, more like a second lead, if you want to say.
Hmm.
But I never thought that someone is gonna. I wouldn't say he performed more than like I won't call Austin but Butler stole the show for me than Tom Hanks and all. But he came close to Tom Hanks in the film. I never thought someone is gonna come close to Tom Hanks and all. But that
Hmm.
man, that kid, I never know like where are you man, like where are you come from, like you just
Hmm.
came and delivered this level of performance, and yeah, just a fantastic film it is. And
Oh.
I really love musical films. This film had a lot of music.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, and I mean, since I didn't know that man's like I didn't know what happens in that man's life. So for me, I cannot talk about the portrayals and all. So for me, as a film, it completely worked for me. So yeah, and
Nice.
okay, you watched. Oh my God, Nope. Did you watch Nope?
Nope. No.
Okay, that is a very interesting film. Firstly, again, I thought it is a horror film, but I was like, okay, let's go and see. And again, I went with that friend only, okay. And the thing is, again, he ended up liking it more than me.
Great.
The thing is, I didn't, I understand few things in the film, okay, but
Hmm.
he was like he explained me why why this is happening and things like that. And after that, that whole day, I mean that night we were just talking about that film only because I was staying in his room, and we were just talking about this film only all night. And yeah, that is a very interesting film. uh, I didn't understood few of the things, but if you ask me, did I understand the film? Not. But if you ask me, did I like the film? Yes, I liked it. So it's like that. Yeah,
Great. Great gist of the film.
yeah, and yeah, because I'm a Nolan fan. Okay, but if you ask me, did I understand any
And
Nolan films? No, not at all, not at all. But I like Nolan films. Okay, that is the thing. Because liking a film and understanding a film is completely different.
understanding.
Okay. Yeah,
Yes. True.
yeah. So okay, we can see in the next part.